Hi, my name is Vishnu, and I want to talk about the Employment First desktop website that my team and I are developing as part of our assistive tech course at ASU. The primary goals and features for assistive that we have considered for this website is one, logical flow of information on the website. It's very important for people with certain types of disabilities, like certain types of developmental disabilities, to be easily able to understand the information, understand the flow of the pages, and not have any confusion on the website. And we have designed the homepage to persuade everyone to stay and explore the website. We want it to be appealing, and we want the user to get a sense that our website is um, there to help them, that they will have some value out of our website. And one of our important goals is to provide easy read and a very legible copy text on the website, so that people with developmental disabilities are able to read it easily. Any text which is not readable can cause stress to certain people. And finally, a clean and simple user interface is always helpful for navigation and understanding the content for the website. Now, some of the main features that we have considered for our MVP are as follows. Uh, After doing some research, we found out that Inter UI font family, which is an open source font family available, is a typeface that is especially designed for user interfaces which focus on high legibility. So it made sense that we use this font on our website. We implemented a custom screen reader, although most laptops have a inbuilt screen reader. They may or may not perform well. So we decided that excuse me, that we would develop our own screen reader, uh, which would help us learn something new and also at the same time add a assistive feature specifically for this website. Now, navigation is an important aspect on the website and on any website, and along with a clean and semantic navigation, we also wanted to provide a special feature so that people who find it difficult to use keyboard or mouse can navigate the website using their voice. We'll see that in the demonstration. Now, most people with developmental disabilities find it difficult to read certain text of a particular font size. And from some interviews that we read about, we realized that a feature on the website for individuals to control the size of the text on the website will certainly help them. So we added a feature where the user can uh, increase or decrease the font size of the website. Finally, the color scheme. We realized that color blindness is a very uh, common occurrence, and in order to support people with different color blindness so that they are not confused or they don't have stress understanding the content of the website, we have selected the colors such that they provide enough contrast for readability and for navigation for all colorblind people and for people with all color blindness. And we have tested this feature using color blinding Chrome extension. So let's look at the website itself now. So this is the homepage which tries to capture your attention by giving a famous quote from Dr. Stephen Hawking's. He was a personification himself, and he made impossible things possible. So it tries to capture your attention and it motivates you to stay on this website. Is what we wanted to try with this design. Now on the top, we have a very clean and simple navigation. Um, the user can easily navigate to any page, and as we scroll down, we see that there, in in order to help the user decide what to do next, we have a get started button. Before we come to that, let's look at the rest of the page. If the user chooses not to click on get started button, the user has another action over here available. The user can decide whether they are a job seeker, a family member, educator, employer, or a provider, and accordingly go to that particular page. Finally, uh, we give a small description of what employment first is so that the user knows where they are on the website, why they are on the website rather. And this last section on this page shows some testimonials to motivate the user and to learn more about stories that can help user uh, have the courage and have the motivation to find jobs. Now this content and the images are just for demonstration. These are not the official final images provided to us by the clients, but yeah. Okay, moving on. um, Now, navigation, like I said, is one of the most important aspects. And while you can navigate using clicks on this navigation bar, we wanted to implement the voice commands like we talked about before. So let's look at how it works. So a user who finds it difficult to use a keyboard can just use a space bar key and use their voice commands by saying click on something, and we use our coding skills to try and click that element on the website. So let's look at an example. I'll hit the space bar and I'll say click on contact us, and just like that the website navigates to the contact us page. Now we have designed the contact us page itself to be very simple so that the user can see all the information clearly. Let's look at some other pages. Click on about. This is just a simple clean page where the user can read about employment first and see why employment first does what it does. Click on testimonials. Now, to motivate the user, it's always important to have some real life examples. And in this case, we have testimonials. Now, this page is still under development, but this is a small demonstration of how the testimonials might look. An image of a person for which the story is, and a small description over here. And finally, when you click learn more, you get to see the detailed description of that particular story, and hopefully the user gets motivated and decides that their disabilities should not stop them from getting employed. Now let's look at some other pages that we have developed for this. If we go to resource and go to family member, these are some of the important resources available that have been provided to us in the content for this website. And a family member of a youth and or a young adult would need different resources than those for adults, and we have implemented some of the pages for both of these. And as you can see, the website is very simple and clean. The user can easily navigate through the website, look at the information that is provided. Now let's look at some other features as well. Click on about. Now, like I said, that most people with developmental disabilities especially would like to have control over the font size of the page. So on this bottom left corner, we have the assistive support widget, and in the drawer, the user can choose to increase the text size on the page or decrease the text size as per the comfort level. And on the right side of this bottom, you may notice that there's an events calendar. This was one of the special features requested by our clients to uh, publicize the events that are taking place uh, for people with certain disabilities so that they can get the most out of employment first. This is just a demonstration calendar, so just a feature that we have implemented. Now let's look at another important feature that we have developed, the screen reader. So right now we are still implementing the design for showing whether the screen reader is toggled on or off, but if we toggle it on again, and I don't know if you can hear this, but so the screen reader just read out the text available on this particular element that I had hovered on. Let me toggle that off. So this is a experimental feature that we are still trying to improve. The screen reader works fine, but because we are implementing it on hover, it reads multiple times, so we need to control that. That is still under progress. At the same time, you can use the slider to control the rate at which the screen reader reads out text. It also allows the user to lower the speed of the text than the normal speed, so that users who prefer listening to text rather than reading can do so at their own comfortable rate of reading. So that's about it. Those are the features that we have already implemented, and this is the website that we have for the employment first desktop version. Also, another aspect of our work is we use the Chrome audit toolbar to see how well we are doing in terms of accessibility and best practices. As you can see, we are implementing most of the features in a way that it is globally accessible for other screen readers as well, and we are following most of the best practices. Some of these features that are missing are not under our control. For example, the iframe for the calendar, we can't do anything about that. But there are some features that we'll continue to develop, and we'll continue to redesign the website. Thank you.